EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Yellow, 180. Check me out.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And this is caught by Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
He's checking crap. Check.
From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, let's get this. Check out, bro.
Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard.
43. Hey, what's the box try? Mike 14. Yellow.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
Mike 42, check. Easy. Come on, 15. Check 24.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
You got tight right there. Watch twist.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's McCoy. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Yellow. There's a line. Hey, Sunday. Hey, Ripley. Too low. He's coming. Double up.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes completes it to Hardman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. We're scoreless after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes is for his running back, McCoy. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 13th play now on the opening drive. Will this be the lucky one? It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The sack by Terrell Suggs. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. This is intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Now McCoy. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now here's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Mahomes now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. To throw, it's Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers, a throw caught by Kumaro. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Rodgers now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. Being chased out left. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Pilot, 64, weak.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Rodgers flushed out right. And it's caught. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got.
Let's get it. Inside.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams in the final seconds of the first half, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Rolling to his right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore number 1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has gotten together, the defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, and that's complete to Adams. 13 yards, first down, Packers. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
26.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Got a man, that's Allison. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And out across midfield down to the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Mahomes will bring him up first and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Now Mahomes. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Tremont Williams there to break that one up. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. This is McCoy, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Packers 7, Chiefs 6.
Attack! Strong left! Strong left!
Mahomes going to throw. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He is going to find Hill here. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Zadarius Smith in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Throwing now is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. Caught here by Bell. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. To throw, it's Mahomes. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Butker's kick here is good. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Check. Check 50. Jim.
They run it again with Williams. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
88.
To throw is Rodgers. And Graham's got it, complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 2 former All-Pros connecting. Rodgers fighting his tight end Graham. Packer first down. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
18. Number 53, Mike 53. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So a big spot now for Crosby, but he's been here before. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
To throw, Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Back to throw. Big hold of the 30. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Gets this one to Hill. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. This from Tom Dempsey range here. And this doesn't get there. It's no good. They had to go for it, but their final effort here is going to come up short. Certainly applied here.